Dorotostan aman manyarapa mani hastam and dozoton daram. Welcome back, my friends. Right here we have Homayoun Shajarian back on the channel. He is basically the most famous singer from Iran, or from the traditional singers, the most famous. Homayoun Shajarian with his song Ahay Khabardar. This is how you say it. I got this recommended by you, and I have subtitles on this audio on his official channel, so I can take a look at the lyrics a little bit. Probably it's old poetry, so it's hard to be translated in general. I can just get the feeling and not the real meaning behind this, probably. So that's what you're gonna get can expect from this reaction. And yeah, I would say we dive right into this after the intro.
Was ist ein Sternschauer? Suche das versteckte Schöne, kein Taucher.
If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell, thank you very much. And let's go into this song. It's 4.5 minutes approximately. And we're gonna listen right here.
آهای خبردار مستی آشیار خوابی یا بیدار خوابی یا بیدار.
Yeah. Cryptic language. I want to stop right here because I want to go a little bit for the lyrics. We talked about how Homayoun is singing in my previous reactions on Homayoun a lot. So of course he got an awesome voice. He's got a traditional voice. He sounds like his father Reza Mohammed Shajarian in a way. So he learned from him. He's perfect at singing. He's, in my opinion, one of the best singers in the world. That's undeniable. But let's go for the lyrics real quick. So it starts off with the title right here. Hey, you who bears or beers news. So who you are bringing news. Like, he's talking to someone who is approaching him, and that is the title, Ahay Khabardar. And then, are you sober or drunk? This is something that is in Sufi poetry a lot. Sober and drunk is meant usually that you're in love with God. So basically, do you believe in God? Are you in a frenzy because of your love to God, or don't you believe? I think this is kind of what this means. And it goes on like the same way. Are you awake or asleep? Do you see the truth, or don't you see the truth? That's how I understand this, at least. So, and then we had this repeated. Yes, that's basically it for the lyrics to this point. So I would say let's go a little bit back and continue from this point.
خوابی یا بیدار خوابی یا بیدار تو شب سیاه تو شب تاریک از چپ و از راست از دور و نزدیک یه نفر داره جار میزنه جار آهای غمی که مثل یه بختک رو سینه من شده ای آوار از گلوی من دستاتو بردار دستاتو بردار از گلوی من از گلوی من دستاتو بردار.
Okay. So really emotional and dramatic lyrics, of course. Take your throats off my hands. Of course, you have to see this in a metaphorical way. He's talking about the darkness and the night. And this is taking on a weight on his chest and bringing the hands to his throat, this darkness, this night. So you could see it in different ways how this is meant. Of course, in a metaphorical way, so that his emotions are his obstacle, or it can be that his disbelief is an obstacle, and it can be that you don't see the way. We talk in Western music often about the light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, darkness is desperation. Darkness is that you don't see the way. Darkness is a lot of these things with negative words marked. So yeah, what exactly it means right here is unclear, but it goes into this direction. So let's go on.
آهای خبردار آهای خبردار باغ داریم تا باغ یکی غرق گل یکی پر خار مرد داریم تا مرد یکی سر کار یکی سر بار آهای خبردار یکی سر دار.
Wow. Okay, it comes to a point where he's talking about one person is being hanged, and he's saying before there are bad men out there, there are good men out there. Good and evil, of course, in the Sufi context, is often a thing. When you talk about yourself, you fight against yourself. I'm not necessarily sure if he's meaning the fight of himself, or he's meaning like general topics like justice and that just bad people doing bad things, good people doing good things, and there has to be justice at some point. And usually God is the judge, of course, but he is not the one who's making the like that decisions, like for example someone being hanged. So okay, what else do we had? We had some are full of flowers and some are full of thorns. There were the gardens, different gardens full of flowers. Flowers is usually a sign for spring and for love, and some are full of thorns, so that will be an obstacle for me, like people who are evil in a way. And yeah, I think my heart is full of pain. I was thinking about this in connection to the thing with someone being hanged. So it's some kind of, why is his heart in pain? So something happened that his heart is in pain. It's because probably a bad person did something to maybe his beloved one or to someone he loves in a way, and then it comes to this point where one person is hanged. That are the options that I see. Or he is in pain because a person that he loves is hanged. That are. But as I said, it's old poetry. I don't know. We can take a look at the video description right here where the lyrics actually come from. If they are from Homayoun or if this is an old poem. But it's not in the video description. Okay. Meh, let's go on.
توی کوچه های نسیم رفته پی ولگردی توی باغچه ها پاییز اومده پی نامردی توی آسمون ماه دق میده درد بی دردی پاییز اومده پی نامردی یه نسیم رفته پی ولگردی.
Yeah, his voice again, transporting all of this. He's such a great singer, man, and it's just it's almost just a detail when we take a look at the lyrics. Of course, he's mainly a singer, not a lyricist, but he's taken on these old poetry that is so deep and so cryptic. We had the how we call it, like here, the breeze has come in, the fall has come. So we had the spring in this. As I said, the spring is some form of love, how like feelings of love, maybe a young love, two people meeting each other, getting to know each other. So this usually spring and flowers are signs for this a blossom of love. So they yeah. And then we have the fall, and right here this is of course kind of the opposite, when like the love fades away in however why ever this is. For example, someone dies, or they for another reason they leave each other, or one person leaves the other. So yeah, it seems in this way that he might have lost a person that he loves for a reason that we don't really know, because it doesn't explain it in the lyrics, but that's somehow how I understand this lyrics. And he's very sad of it. Of course, he's saying right here, moon is saddened by the pain of apathy. Don't know why it's apathy right here. I think that's a crazy translation that somehow doesn't really is hard to understand for me, but yeah.
تو شب سیاه، تو شب تاریک، از چپ و از راست، از دور و نزدیک، یه نفر داره جار میزنه جار، آهای غمی که مثل یه بختک رو سینه من شده ای آوار. از گلوی من دستاتو بردار، دستاتو بردار، از گلوی من، از گلوی من دستاتو بردار، دستاتو بردار، از گلوی من، از گلوی من دستاتو بردار،
very tragic.
دستاتو بردار، از گلوی من، از گلوی من.
So, how we can sum this up? The song is called Ahay Khabardar. That means the one who bears the news. So, if we sum this whole thing up, then in the beginning, someone came to him with bad news. There was a bearer of news, someone who brought him bad news, and afterwards he describes his pain of because of these bad news. He was in deep emotional pain. He described this. You probably know, maybe you know this feeling of when you feel so bad, it's such an unbearable pain. Your throats, that's how he described it right here. Take off your hands off my throat. Like when you can't breathe anymore, because it feels like right here at your neck, it feels like you can't breathe anymore. That's how deep the pain is, the emotional pain he's describing. And it's because of the bad news that he received right here, Ahay Khabardar. And I think it is some form of bad thing that happened to a person he loves. And it can be the beloved person, it can be whatever person it is, someone who was very close to the lyricist, and some destiny that came to this person, a very tragic thing that happened to this person. So this is how I understand the song. It is, of course, absolutely great. I loved it, and I love to go for the lyrics in this song, and I hope you liked it as well. If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell. Thank you very much. I reacted to Homayoun Shajarian a couple of times so far, and on his father Mohammed Reza Shajarian as well. Moreover, on other singers from Iran. I just want you to take a look at this reaction from me on another song by Homayoun. So if you want to see more reactions from me on the same singer, check out this video. If you want to check out music from myself, I'm a rapper from Germany, as I told you in the beginning. Check out this song from me. Thank you very much. I have automatic. I have subtitles in this video, English subtitles, so you can check out the lyrics as well. Follow me on my socials. I'm my people. I'm out.